knapsacks could help families in need? What if it already has? And what if you could get me
entire class of 2023? I'm talking about the shifty, elusive, simply can't catch this man himself coming out of Klein High School, Miles Arterberry. And real quick, if you haven't already, be sure to leave this video a like. Let's get this video to 700 likes. And if you like watching the top high school football prospects in the country and some of the undercover stars that you've never seen before, be sure to subscribe to this channel because we are dropping videos on stars all the time. Also, we're really close to 200K, so if you haven't already, think about subscribing and turning on notifications. All right, with that being said, let's take a look and see what the boy Miles Arterberry is looking like on the field. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what the talented freshman Miles Arterberry is looking like. Again, remember, if you guys ever want me to watch a player, just wait, hold up. 1,200. Okay, the 1,200 yards is impressive for a freshman. 16.6 yards per carry. Okay, this dude was eating his freshman year. But again, remember, if you ever want me to watch a player, just consistently comment their name down below, and eventually I will get to them. And I know some of you guys will be like, oh, he's speaking about. Sit down, little boy. Okay, yo, I see the kid out here. Let's go. And I know that you guys will be like, oh, I always comment the guy's name. Bro, who is it? Wait, hold up. Who is this kid? He said, yeah, get off of me. Hey, skirt. No. Yo, this kid is nasty out here. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Just comment him down below. I'm gonna have to go take a look and see what he's looking like in his sophomore year. Yo, his burst to the outside for a freshman is elite. Let's go. Yo, comment down below, because right now, the class of 2022, from the talent I've seen, is looking to be the best class I have ever seen, period, in high school sports. Do you think that the class of 2023 has the same ability? Because the class of 2023 already has Archie Manning as the leading candidate. And there's a couple other players, like there's a couple other freshman studs, like a Miles Arterberry, who could be making a name for themselves. So let me know in the comments down below which class you think is gonna be better, the class of 2022 or the class of 2023. Yo, he's got, for a freshman, he's got really good change of direction speed. He can just stop on a dime, accelerate out of that cut, and like he can just make something happen all the time. Look at how these coaches are mad. It's all good out. They are so mad. Also, isn't it funny how why does the coaches always want to seem to get on the field? I feel like you see with Sean McVay all the time. Why does it seem like coaches always want to have like one step on the field? Like it don't make a whole lot of sense. What are you skinny right there? I was about to say, you can see right here, right about that. He was thinking about. Actually, he did slow enough to get number 20 off balance. That was a good use of his speed, because personally, I would have just tried to outrun him. That's something I see a lot of really fast guys, especially young fast guys. They don't trust in their speed enough. Like they always try to make someone miss instead of just outrunning them simply. Way to keep it balanced out with the spin move. Let's go. Nope. Great way to use your balance and to use his movement. I don't know why. Well, I know why defensive players be doing it, but if you're gonna try to just throw someone to the ground, make sure. Like, look at them put this foot to the ground. He said, and let's go. Great change of direction off that little jab step.
Ew.
Again, for a freshman, he
Da 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 da.
throughout his high school career. Yo, he said, I changed direction. Look at how many defenders' ankles he broke right here. That's like 3 or 4 people right there.
Alrighty. We can wait for some of the tune-ins to happen. Let's get to it. Let's charge this phone up. And we are off season. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. You gotta put it down if you're doing what you're doing. If you're doing it, put it down. We're just waiting for a couple more people to sign in and watch. Tune in, you heard? And we're gonna get to it. Let's get to the off-season talk, man. Off-season is upon us, man. We had a dominant Super Bowl performance by Coach Jungle. And his big-time win to put another trophy in the coach's office. And man, out here dominating Madden 20 right now. When he arrived strong. You heard? That man came in and said, you know what? This is my disc. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear none of the talk. I don't want to hear nothing. I own this. No matter who you go get to come to the NFC, I'm dominating that, and then I'm going to kick y'all ass over there in the y'all AFC guys that keep claiming the AFC the best division, the best conference or whatever, man. That guy proving it year in and year out, man. All right. So we're starting to skit to keep saying the Saints in the building. What's up, Gator? Cowboys championship hinged on Rice. The Cowboys needed a big game from Rice in the Super Bowl, and he delivered. Rookie receiver. Not too many rookies make big-time plays and name being talked about in Super Bowls. But Damon Rice, Camden's own wide receiver, had 109 yards, more than the Chiefs could handle. Here in the Super Bowl, Rice put up 109 yards receiving in the Super Bowl win for the Cowboys. Good for the Cowboys, but how do you not show up for the biggest game in the NFL? Kansas City. Oh, wow. Ugly game on Super Bowl Sunday. I hope this trend doesn't continue. D'Eriq King's performance is still not as good as Phil Simms in Super Bowl, whatever that is. The Dallas Cowboys will ride off into the sunset, Super Bowl champions after besting the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. D'Eriq King delivered in the championship to Dallas with a masterful performance. His passing rating was a perfect 158.3. The Cowboys' 40-17 victory over the Chiefs, man. They dominated, bro. They did their thing in that game. They definitely dominated. Yeah, nah, it's been doing that shit. When we was playing the championship games yesterday, when I played Falk in the championship game, we had 179 comments, yo. I just think something going on with the broadcast shit right now. I definitely don't think you're doing that. We saw it yesterday when Falk was playing the championship game, and the broadcast did the same thing. I don't know what's going on with it, but that's what happened. So let's get into it, man. The mighty Cowboys, man. Let's put the talk to bed right now, man. This guy has won 5 Super Bowls in this league. He's won 1 in the old league. So total gives him total 6, and he's two in front of the next man to him right now. So Jungle has been winning Super Bowl after Super Bowl this, man. These Cowboys are strong. They've been playing very well. They do what they got to do to win ball games, man. And at the end of the day, man, you could talk about best player this, best player that, but if you ain't putting them trophies up, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it, man. And a dominant performance right now. Offensive yards gained in this game, 380 to the Chiefs 266. And the run game, it was kind of, Chiefs won it with 157 to 124. But to me, the Chiefs didn't run the ball well or well enough or enough in that game. Passing game, 256. D'Eriq King said, y'all keep talking about guaranteed, but y'all forgetting I'm the first young quarterback to start winning Super Bowls. So what are we talking about here right now? I think this is his 4th Super Bowl, maybe his 3rd. I think it's his 3rd Super Bowl. So when we start talking about best young quarterbacks in the league, you cannot pass the conversation on without talking about D'Eriq King right now, man. All right, so 109 yards passing for the Chiefs. The mighty Chiefs in their passing game really wasn't superb all season, really, like he would like it to be, transition into that new offense, but he kind of, didn't look good in this game. 109 yards passing to 256. 11 first downs to 9. Punt return, I don't care about that. Total yards gained, the Cowboys 404, 285 turnovers. The Chiefs turned the ball over 4 times. The Cowboys turned it over 9. And when you can't overcome a good team, when you turn the ball over, 4 times, and he doesn't turn the ball over at all. So when when it gets to these top coaches and you lose the turnover battle, you lose the game. Simple as that. It really doesn't change nothing outside of that. And 4 turnovers, man. 3 of them was in the first half early. So that was the ball game right there, man. Third down conversions was even. Red zone percentage, they both was 100%. Red zone touchdowns, the Cowboys had 3 and 1 red zone field goal. Time of possession, Cowboys dominated that 16.4, 16 minutes, 41 seconds, I guess, versus 11-19. They dominated there, man. So before I get into the stats of this game, let's talk about it. I want to send the contract restructure guy. 1 second. All right, bro. Play caller, man. I'm going to get my hats off the jungle. I thought he called a hell of an offensive game and defense, but offensively, I think he called a hell of a game, man. And if you know football, or you think you know football, then you'll appreciate what I'm about to say, or what I'm talking about when it comes down to schemes and playing football. One, the Cowboys come into any big game he play, when he ain't playing a triad, he playing somebody good, he's going to play the game to the game, okay? So he's going to play to Madden 20, period. All right, so that's heavy run game. Throw the ball when you have to. Don't turn the ball over and keep momentum. Simple as that. And he did that well in the Super Bowl, and it paid off. And it paid off into a big win, 40-17. It's a blowout win, man. It's a big time win there. All right, I saw some calls, man, some counter calls. When you're dealing with a coach that's coming out, he gave you his dives here, dive here, dive here, gave you a stretch here, gave you some tosses. Played the run game persistent enough to be able to make you worry about it. But he came out in a pass concept, which I seen trending amongst him. I actually saw Knox do this, and there was somebody else I played that's done this too. But you know, when you playing a guy and he knows his scheme, he knows everybody want to look at him as a slanting out guy. He understands he has to have a counter off of it. Now, without giving up his secret and all that, he countered that. You come out cover 2, he got a cover 2 beater for you. He got when you get a coach that has that read the field in a sense of, he throw outs because he's reading your coverage. He throw slants because he's reading your coverage. You know what I'm saying? He'll take a shot when he has to because he's reading your coverage. All right, so he plays the passing game with a good quarterback mindset right here. So he came out in this game, and I think his play calling was way more dominant than the Chiefs, period. And that shit put him in a situation where he's 40-17. And I watched a couple of drives. First half, you had a certain couple of route concepts coming. He caught him with the fade on the sideline, but that was a cover 2 beater. You know, he gave him a look, and he stayed at that look, and that look was important. And the moment you start to counter for that look, he came backdoor 2 times in that game with backdoor screens to the running back. A screen that nobody even thinking about being ran. I know this screen because he ran it on me. It wasn't effective, so it didn't hurt me the way it hurt the Chiefs. But when he made you think about, all right, you want to cover this, you got to cover this route. I just burnt you deep with it. I have my checkdowns also off of this, and the moment you cater to the trip side, I'm coming back door with the screen. And I think that offensive scheme and offensive play calling was great, bro. I think he did some shit in that game where he showed his dominance and his greatness, man. I'm gonna give my hats off to Jungle. You balling, my boy. You playing really well, and you played that Super Bowl game really well, and you deserve to walk out of there with your 6th championship. 5 in this league. You deserve to be the guy right now. We got to crown you as the GOAT of the RDL league right now, Game of Thrones / RDL right now. Got to crown you of that. You deserve it, and you ball hard to get it right now. Again, we got guys that's plugged in the plan, trying to get that NFC tough over there, and you just keep showing your dominance year in and year out right now. All right, so Derek King, man. Again, perfect passing rating. This guy threw for 283 yards, no interceptions, 3 touchdowns on the season. He was only sacked 3 times in that game. I mean, this is big time. 11 for 14 completion, 78% against a top tier. This is the defense we call the best defense in the league right now. So he kind of dissect that part of that. And again, it was the play calling. So And he played well, 78%. Derek King, man. I think we need to talk about him as the best quarterback in the league, man. We got sidetracked a little bit with Guaranteed in his breakout season, two years in a row MVP trophy. But this guy, man, this guy's been consistently dominant over there. The moment he stepped on into the Cowboys uniform, he's been a force to be reckoned with. So again, Derek King, man, hats off to you, because to me, you was the MVP of this ball game. Now in the rushing game, Cliff Holiday, 10 carries, 72 yards. You got Journey Brown, two carries, 64 yards. Give me a second, fellas. This is important. Again, Journey Brown, 2 carries, 64 yards and a touchdown. Lockley, 16 carries, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now, he averaged 3.8 yards a carry, but it still didn't matter. Those 16 carries kept the chains moving, kept the momentum on his side, and he still put the ball in the end zone twice in the run game. A.J. Dillon starting to come into his own now, man. 7 carries, 59 yards. He did average 8.4. No touchdowns, but again, chain mover. Simple as that. And in the passing game, not too many people can have a rookie receiver that go off in a Super Bowl like he did. Now, Damon Rice said, who the fuck is Bo Rice? I'm that guy. 2 catches, 109 yards and a touchdown. Bo Rice, 3 catches, 67 yards in the teat. Magna with 156. It wasn't really, you didn't see a shitload of catches and high passing and all that, because that's the Super Bowl and it's the playoffs, and we're going to run the ball enough and play smart football. Mekhi Pittman, 2 catches, 47 yards. Adric Lockley, 3 catches, 35 yards and a touchdown, and then one of them was a big time screen that he took to the crib, big time. So that was in the passing game. That's what you got to see. Defensively, tackles, when it came out of tackling, you have Brent Barnes has 6, Isaac Taylor-Stewart has 6. Sacks wise, Barnes got to the quarterback 2.5 times. Miles Murphy is stepping into that realm of one of the best DNs in the league. He definitely got to the quarterback. Bruce Weathers got to the quarterback. Simeon Rice was shut down this game with 0.5. He had a half a sack, but he was shut. INTs on the season. You have Michael Lockley, the agent, 11th year player, Michael Lockley. Came in on the same year as Dion came in, and this guy's still holding it down. He's probably the only veteran corner that hasn't been traded off of his team. He's sitting here with 2 interceptions in that game. He played big. And the Florida State guy, Leonard Warner III, had an INT. And then Isaiah Palimola, you know he do this all game long. Those safeties pick the ball off in the Cowboys' defensive scheme. And at 6'4", you can't just throw shit up back there with him. He's out there balling. Kind of remind. What's the guy with the long hair for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jungle, that I used to play? What's his name? Fuck's that guy name? What was yeah, there you go. That's the other one. Like this is actually his nephew, I think, in real life. So he out there looking just like him. So there you go. That's the INT right now, man. Yo, let me play this video and make sure I can hear you. You might gotta go to the party settings and turn on. Nah, I'm about to find out right now if I can hear you. As soon as I get to it, I just had this shit. Here we go. Yo.
Yo.
Yep. Hold on. Was that me or you? Say something again. All right, look, Jungle, hit the PS button like you great. Go send an invite to somebody, right? And go to party settings. And go down to where it say allow your voice to be shared. All right, let's see now. Yo, Jungle.
You.
There we go. All right. All right, we got the motherfucking champion. We got the Super Bowl champion, RDL's GOAT right now, in the building right now. Jungle, I don't know if you was watching it a little earlier. I started off to talk about, I was impressed with your scheme offensively in the Super Bowl. And I don't think too many people could watch that game and pull out the information I saw without having a football mind. Like, so if you're a video game player, you really ain't gonna be able to get into this conversation with me. But I know you're a football guy, so I know you know what I'm talking about when it comes down. Let's talk about the passing game and the scheme you had, without trying to give too much away. You came out trips to one side, wide receiver at backdoor, Dolo by itself, and your scheme to me, tell me if I'm wrong, right or wrong. Your offensive scheme in that drive, and for the most part, probably what you're doing a lot more now to counter people sitting in cover two, and worrying about you throwing an outward slant. You got a play selection where it's designed where you got an outside guy taking the field down the field. You got some shit going on in the inside. I'm not going to say, but that put a lot of pressure on. I mean, it put pressure on me when we played. You caught me the same play. But you countered it. You showed that against the Chiefs, and to the point where he had to start worrying about that, and then you went backdoor with it. And that backdoor with it was the screenplay you ran right now. Now, let's talk about that scheme and why I'm sitting here saying how important that was, and that's just good football coaching right there. Like, what made you run that scheme?
I was more or less reading what the defense was giving me, and the first one I think was 3rd and 14.
Mm-hmm.
So it was more like, all right, I'm gonna see what we got, but it wasn't anything to counter what the look was. It was more or less, it's a safe play, and if it hit, it hit. If not, it's a safe play, and we'll take the points.
Now, with that being said, what allowed you to know, okay, this is the play I'm giving you. I'm going to show it a couple of times, and then I backdoor you with the screen backdoor out of the same formation. Like, what was your thought process with that?
Well, I know there's certain people that use are the same people, and there's certain people that don't. So, unless you really using it or you have a spy, most of the time a screen will hit.
Right.
Sometimes the D-line goes out with them, but, for the most part it hit. But like I said, it wasn't even sort of a counter. It was more playing it safe, but it's a shot to hit it.
Now, was that something that was put into your scheme with the meta blitz going on? Like a lot of people sending it. Is that something that you use to counter the blitz?
Nah, it actually won't work if you meta blitz it.
I was great to get to that. Yeah, you meta blitz it, that shit don't work. But that was big because you got him twice in that game with that, and they were big third downs that got you either a first down or a touchdown out of running that play. Let's break down the game, man. Coming into the game, like the confident level, how do you feel? Like, come on, man, you're dominating the league, period. You've been at every damn Super Bowl except the 3 of them. What's your mindset coming in? You had the Chiefs once again, and we talk about the Chiefs having the number 1 defense in the league and all that. So, what was your mindset stepping into that Super Bowl game?
I don't know. It's again, I treat all users the same when I'm on offense. I just try to read what they're giving me, and I play from there. I know what kind of checks I want to get into based upon the look. I do know that there's some tendencies, when you play somebody every year, there's some tendencies that certain people go to. And yeah, like he's gonna most of the time user this person, and the Chiefs is good at, individualizing players and putting them in different zones and manning up and all that shit I can't do. But that always, poses a problem. But when you lock in, and you just literally got to take what they give you,
right? And
you can't turn the ball over
at all.
So, but on defense, again, it's a field thing. I know that he's the league sees him as the passing Don. Got a guy passing for 60,000 yards or whatever the hell he did. So got to pose problems in the pass game where he's giving them different looks, and Making sure there's no one-play touchdowns is really the idea.
Right.
At the same time, being cognizant of the run game. So
Right.
there poses problems there, but there's situations that you have to give up, and you're like, all right, I could deal with giving that up.
Right. Now, this game came down to flat out turnovers. I mean, I thought you was locked in on both sides of the ball this game, but not turning the ball over at all, man. I definitely think that played a big role in the points that was put up. Because you started off hot, like to the point where you had 3 turnovers in the first half. I damn near think 3 of them was damn near before the second quarter. It was close. I know it's that. You got down there a couple of times and got held to a field goal. I do remember being up 10-0 before he even made a one-play touchdown with a run play. But you never really lost total control of the game. Was there any point in that game where you thought like he fought his way back and this is a ball game again, or you felt like you had control the whole time?
I felt like I had control. I was pissed that I was trying to be cute on that 3 seconds right before the half. I got caught trying to be cute, so that pissed me off. But I never thought that I didn't have control of the game. I felt like I got what I wanted on offense, so I didn't really feel like I had a problem in terms of not having control of the game. But I was pissed when it was 20-14. It should never been that.
Right.
Because that's one turnover away from being back in the game for real.
Really, yeah. That's that part of the game. I was on headset. I had put the headset down. I was a little pissed off at him. Like, what are you out here doing? You're throwing the ball, throwing picks. You're not playing somebody that don't know how to play defense, bro. Run the fucking football. Got to play playoff football here. You're not doing all that.
I think some people when they can't get big runs and chunk runs, especially when they have a passing mindset, I think that deters them to running the ball. If they get 3 at a time, that's not good for them. It got to be 7 or 8. There's got to be a big play. So then that makes them not want to run the ball.
That's been the narrative with, this guy had 300 carries, running him in the hole. You know what I'm saying? That's that narrative spun there, because sooner or later you're going to need that. I mean, we played an overtime game and my running back had 32 carries. You got to play those games sometimes. Like, you got to be able to take that.
That's your MO.
Yeah, I mean, I always been. But at the same time, you can't be scared to play that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the playoffs, I'm going to try to play as safe as possible. I don't want to turn the ball over either, and I want to keep the momentum the entire time. And I think guys score fast and think that, shit's sweet. I played the Ravens. He got that one play where he just takes off with Marmar.
The Ravens? That nigga ass.
He got one play where that play goes to the house on me. For whatever reason, he kills me with that play. But he'll go one play touchdown to the crib, and I'll put a 10-play drive together, and I know sooner or later I got the momentum. Sooner or later I'm gonna get that game or win it, because I'm gonna make a play that he don't have the momentum to stop, or he don't have the momentum to make the play. And I think a lot of people get away from that, and I think this is where we're talking about playoff football, where you're running.
I think another thing is the Chiefs is heralded the pass guru, and when he gets shut on the pass game, that makes him want to pass it more.
Yeah. He get in his own damn way. But at the end of the day, like you said, you had a hold of the game, the entire game, man. Now let's talk about the fact that you're holding up your 6th Lombardi trophy right now, man. Just the shift of the chat and us talking shit, calling you sweaty palms and whatever we deemed you to be. Once you stepped into that round, man, and you got your first one, what continued that process to continue to get them one after another?
It honestly was just a problem in this league last year. I won a lot in the other leagues, but whatever got me over the hump, I can't say. I think playing all the time and playing in multiple leagues get your play rec and what you see on certain things. So most of the times, with the Chiefs, he uses all those extra routes. Mm-hmm. So it literally changes like plays that you never seen before.
Right.
Or you gotta figure it out early, like what could possibly he can go to and all that shit. But playing in different leagues and playing different users and all of that, like playing in what I would call a reg league, where it's not as a lot of XP or it's not a lot of players that come out
Edited
really,
players.
yeah, like they're normal players where you might get one guy in the league that got enforcer or one guy on the
Right.
team or one whole guy that can escape artist compared to like multiple people in this league. So like you really have to like the stock plays, you see them all the time
Yeah.
in other leagues. So it's a little different. That's why I say this league is just different. And like everybody could have route apprentice or whatever. So the leagues made me better, and at the same time playing in reg leagues made me even better.
Right. I feel you on that because I lock in one league. I barely play in the other leagues I'm in, and I can see that. But I do know the difference of the player thresholds and understanding the fact that I guess that's why I do it, because we do edit a lot in our leagues. But you got to open up the process to be able to let everybody have access to being able to pick what they want on their players. In this type of league, in other leagues, like I'm in Onk League, and I would like for every last linebacker I got to have enforcer, but I don't control that, so I got to deal with it. So then you adjust to that, and I think, like you said, when you're playing those games, things are a little bit more structured and harder to play. But I also think playing in this league can get you better in those leagues too. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bills owner in our league, he goes to the playoffs a lot over in the other league I'm in with him. And he struggles over here, and it's just a different set, like, because it comes down to me when everybody got the same players.
No. Yes and no. The real big difference is the linebackers in our league, this league, compared to other leagues.
Right.
That's a big difference, because in other leagues you cannot sit in 3-4 odd
all game long
and think you're gonna be able to defend the pass all game long.
I don't know, Jungle. I'll be sitting in that shit in all other leagues and be highly successful, but I'll tell you this, the reason why I think I'm highly successful sitting in it is because the competition level ain't the same either in these other leagues. And that's just, I ain't bragging, I'm just keeping it 100. I can't sit in cover 4 drop or cover 3 or 3 or 4 odd period with any team I got. I can sit in that shit and play in another league, but over here I could sit in it as well and play all game long too. But I don't have that same problem playing these other guys. Like I play somebody I just lost to in Onk League, and I was in cover 3. I was in 3-4 a lot, not the entire time, but a lot. And it was little stuff that he beat me. He won the game. It was little stuff that he was doing that I noticed. Like, damn, yo, like you're right. Like, and then he made a comment. It's all about scheme. If you ain't got the player, da 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 da. And I had to bite that a little bit. Like, you know what? He kind of right in a sense. What he was saying as far as what he did, but a lot of it is just the locking. I think any defense you play, man, if you do it a lot and you play that defense and that's your scheme, your style, you're gonna better be comfortable in that defense, just as well as offense. You better be comfortable. I don't have a rollout quarterback. I don't have a rollout quarterback in the other league, but I really don't care to have a rollout quarterback in the other leagues because, I'm a runner ball first of all, and then I throw the type of routes that I don't really need a quarterback running around out the pocket and shit. But over here, you need a quarterback that's mobile, or you're not gonna succeed over here at all. And the reason why our linebackers is built that way because the run game is OP. Period. So you gotta kind of counter because the game's broke when it comes out to the run this year. So I make those linebackers to actually counter the run as much as I can because let's just call it what it is. The game is catered to running this year, and the angle and pursuits are definitely broke. So, to try to counter all that shit, you make good linebackers that better chase shit down. But it seemed like everybody still run the ball. So what's really the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like the run game is still OP. We've had about 7 backs this year that went over 2,000 yards. If you look at the whole picture of it. So, like, is the linebackers really helping?
The difference is motherfuckers run the ball. Well, in this league, it's so hard to pass because motherfuckers block shed or you got, like I went on free agency 2 days ago and there was a 93 speed linebacker on free agency. And I'm like, huh? But,
sitting there.
I mean, I get it, but like, that's what it is. Like, when I look at my roster and there's a 92 speed tight end on the free agency, and it's like he can't play for me.
He can't play for you at all right now.
Right,
Especially 12 seasons in. He's definitely, you're going to see like free agency right now, to be honest with you, when we come into the draft this season, the off season, when we get to it, free agency just as good as the draft right now. Like, you really don't even have to draft. I mean, some people probably benefit more from free agency right now than the draft itself. I think the special guys, Gator does a hell of a job in free agency. He does a hell of a job.
Gator gives slave deals, and then laughs about it.
Knox was the same way. Knox used to do exactly the same thing. Oh my God,
Knox was the worst.
Deals. Oh my God, complete slave deals.
That's how he even had a shot to be in the mix.
All right, so let's talk about your quarterback, Derek King. Man, you drafted this guy, put him on the field right away. I think he won a Super Bowl in his second season. And he's been
he won as a rookie. He won as second year, lost third year.
All right. So he got 3 or 4 Super Bowls right now as a quarterback.
This is fourth year, so 3. I lost last year.
All right. So Derek King got 3. Now you heard me talking last year about the new young up and coming quarterbacks that's in the league right now, man. And I mentioned Derek King, completely mentioned him, but I think now it's time to talk about him being the best young quarterback in the league right now. How you feel about that? Let's not be coy here. Let's talk that shit right now. Talk
coy. I don't know what coy mean, but
that's some hood shit. Don't be disrespectful. I was going to say we can get at it.
Listen. My stats. I stopped caring about stats like literally probably at the beginning of this. I was like, whatever. If I see this, what I don't think y'all realize. I just spam whoever I want my rookie to be. So
right.
the year, but even the running back.
I've known that since 18, dog.
But I never really did it with a back. But like, I wanted to get Dylan to a certain point, so I just ran him. Even though it was 4 yards, he had no ability. He was awful. I still just gave him 400 carries or whatever I did.
Right.
And then 1 year is Gianna Bryant, and then so. When y'all always talk about best player, best this, and you're looking at the stats overall, it's like, well, yeah, that's because I always go to different people. And Lockley had 1 bad year because I was spamming Dylan. So, I mean, when it comes down to, Derek King, I'm going to do the same thing with another quarterback. I mean, I'm going to make the same throws. There might be some bad throws early in the year because he's not as good as he will be at the end of the year, but I'm going to make the same reads. If I want to spam the quarterback, I'm going to throw all game. If I want to spam the running back, I'm going to run all game. But then when I get into a game I really want to win, I'll go back to reading the defense.
All right, so right now, everything you're saying right now, at the end of the day, Derek King's your quarterback right now. He's been your quarterback for the last 5 seasons, period. Derek King should be conversated and talked about as the best quarterback in the league right now, period.
But I mean, stat-wise, you can't. I mean, stat-wise, he probably middle of the pack. And
if you look at the overall picture, what's the main stat everybody care about? Let's talk. What's the main stat everybody care about?
Depends who you're talking to.
All right. Well, but obviously Super Bowl is the main
I just care
stat,
about.
Right?
I don't care about. I just care about winning. I'm too competitive to lose. So.
All right. So now you winning right now, and you've been winning a lot of Super Bowls. You got the most Super Bowls in this league, and you have a quarterback for the first time that's been in your system long enough to enjoy 3 Super Bowls. So is he not the best quarterback in the league right now?
Yeah. For me, yes, he is. Because he wins, and he do what I ask him to do. If he gets fucking 109 yards in the Super Bowl and we win, who cares? If he get 258 or whatever he had yesterday, perfect passer rating, who cares? Like, all the stat shit don't mean nothing no more. I learned that 8 months ago.
Right. So at the end of the day, you got yourself in a situation where win by all costs. It don't matter about stats. You trying to win, and that's it.
Well, not at all costs. I ain't gonna try to cheat to do it, but
nah. You know what I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean. Like don't read in between nothing I'm saying. I'm saying exactly what I mean right now, flat out. You're winning. You're winning because you said fuck a stat. The only stat I want is that Super Bowl right now. And you're doing it at a high level right now. And you know me, I don't give a flying fuck about anybody else's league. But you're winning every league you're in right now, and you're over here in the one league to me that matters. It might not matter to you as much as it matters to me, but this is the league. So to me, this league, you dominating in this league, takes you in a different realm right now, man. And let's talk about that a little bit. How you feel about dominating our league right now?
I think it's a good league that, you know, the competition makes me better. So I think it's another league like that, one of my reg leagues, that's made me better because of their rules are so strict over there. It's made me better, like learning like how to adjust the plays with the dumb rules that they have. Right. But I was like, damn, that made me better because, you know, you can't throw outside the numbers. You can't like dumb shit like that. But it's made just as much as this league's made me better, that league's made me better.
No doubt.
And I've been able to like transfer both styles, and you know, fit right in some leagues. So, you know, some of the Super Bowls, I can't believe I got that many, but because it's funny, I could not get over the hump last year, and it was funny. Like I would just laugh, like go 15-1 and then can't win. It's crazy.
Bro, I know what that feeling was. I kind of enjoy what you're going through now and 18. 17, I would get there. I would have good records every time. I ain't start playing Madden until 17, but I would never win one. I couldn't win for shit. And then 18, I just, like, every league I was in, I just fucking kept winning Super Bowl. And then after that, you get to the point now where it's gonna continue this in and this out now, where you're gonna have a high standard for yourself. When you step into that round, we can't talk shit about a guy that's proven that, you know, exactly what you thought you were, you are exactly that now, man. So I want to say congratulations to you, man, because I wasn't giving you the GOAT title at first, but I think you deserve it now from me. Flat out deserve it.
It's all about matchups, man.
Nah, you get it. Bottom line, we talk that talk. This is what our league about. So let's not let's not put a cover over top of what we really do over here. We talk that work. So the work is talk right now. We want to talk about top players, top users, top coaches, top players, whatever the case may be. You're holding that spot down right now.
Is it because I'm in the NFC?
I think yeah and no. I think honestly, in my opinion, I don't think you will have as many Super Bowls as you have right now if you wasn't in the NFC. But I think the NFC is so good right now that you got a second wave. We got about 4 more seasons left before August, the end of August. I would say 4. We usually get 2 seasons in a month. So I would say we got about 4 pushing into the 5th one going into late August to prove it right now, because I think the NFC is just as strong, if not stronger.
I don't think I win anymore.
Yeah, now you're not, because I ain't trading nobody no more. I ain't losing no more games in the Super Bowl.
Well, I ain't worried about you. I'm worried about the NFC.
Now. I don't know the NFC.
I got the AFC's number.
Nah, you don't got our number. Knock it off.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'll give you that conversation right now. You're right. I'll give you that conversation right now.
I'm not gonna be coy right now.
We 2-2 versus each other. So I don't know about having numbers right now as far as championships.
I got the AFC number. I ain't worried about that. But right. I think I'm just not gonna be coy right now. The NFC.
I like how you using my little hood word now. There you go.
That's a hood word.
He's the asshole. That's some hood shit. That's some hood shit from where I'm from, nigga.
That's never your hood.
Exactly. Every hood ain't the same. Remember that shit. You using it though. You using that shit right now.
It's a universal word.
That's like if I say let me see. What's the word I'm ready to say? If I what's the word? Like, all right, so for example, if I be like, it might make sense if I can use the right one. If I be like, damn, yo, that play was ugly as shit. And hood terms, I'm saying that was nasty. That was a good play. But you know, ugly is like, huh? What you talking about? So what I'm saying to you is the way we use that shit, we use it however we fucking feel like using it. It's just some shit we do. You heard? There ain't really too much to know. All I know is just said it twice. You're about to say it a 3rd time. Let's go. So anyway, back to what you was talking about, cuz.
Nah, NFC, I can't fuck with NFC. If I would have had to play the playoffs last week, I would have lost. I was playing very bad last week.
All right, so my thing is this, man. We lost a really, 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 really good user. All right. You know you wasn't getting on here without having this conversation, man. Let's try to dead this shit, turn this thing back around. The door is always open to that man. He's always been a cool nigga with me. Like I said, everybody got their opinions of situations. My opinion was, you know, that's a you and Falk thing. I don't understand why you would take it out on me, because leaving my league and then not hollering at me about it was a play out to me in a sense. I get where he coming from. I get how he felt about it. But until I understood what the problem was, now that I understand the problem, I have my opinion, just like everybody else have their opinion of it. But we lost a really good fucking user over there in the NFC right now, man. And I think that hurts the fact that, no disrespect to ball coach or nothing, but I think he's going to have to catch up to the league before we can mention him as anything. Losing that type of player puts a damper on the NFC as a whole right now.
I'm on the headset. No.
Yo, the chat going crazy. They say we got 478 comments. I don't know why I've been doing that lately.
So, all right, you gotta think about this. Like, it's your league per se, right?
Right.
But you are so tight and you big up Falk so much, it's
Right.
like y'all league.
Right.
So he's a commish, and he didn't stand by his word. To me, because he did it to me. So by he thinking that I'm being distant about or whatever about Bigavelli, like this been for 3 weeks that I haven't added or responded, because the crazy part is we met in real life. So it's like, all right, you know, Boone had the tournament $10 or whatever a couple weeks ago. Like, he could have did the go sign really and took all our money, but I had enough trust in him. It's not different.
That's definitely different.
Not. It's definitely not. It's
That's
a bet.
Definitely different.
A man's word.
This nigga made a tournament.
But it's a man's word.
A money tournament. That shit.
No, it's the same thing. I don't
ghosts
see
you
why.
there. No. That's different, bro. Flat out different. He ghosts you there. That's situations, bro. Now with him,
it's like if I fly to
Bigavelli.
It's like if I fly to Camden, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Florida. I fly to Camden. Your aunt, can you come pick me up? I need a ride to the hotel. And you like, cool, I got you. When I get there, you don't pick my line up, nothing. You don't pick my call up, and then all of a sudden the next day you like, well, bro, you should have just called an Uber. Like, nah, nigga, you told me that you'd be able to pick me up. Your word.
That man made a tournament that was based around winning money right now, right? Okay,
but
niggas
what's the
made
difference between the
I'm ready to explain it. Here's the difference. Hear me out here, because I'm kind of ignorant to certain stuff. So my view of it, again, this is why I say everybody's opinion is their opinion. My view of how I look at it, first of all, I'm not making that type of bet in the first place. That's not even a real bet to me, flat out. Even if I played around and said it, I just did it with Boone. Bet me you ran that play more than our play allowed, and I'll give you my first round pick if you didn't. He went back hard, researched it, said he didn't break the rule. He won his first round pick. He ain't getting shit, flat out getting shit from me. Nope. Because I'm not for real with you. I'm just talking shit right now. Him and Bigavelli made a bet. Falk need to stand on that bet. I'll be the first one to tell you that was the dumbest bet, and I was telling him, I wish the fuck you would pay that shit. You fuck that. Get that shit to me. That's just me. So when I say shit in the chat and in my real talks, like I wouldn't have paid that shit either. That's just me. That's my opinion of how I feel about it. But they made a bet, right? He put the ghost emojis up when they made the first bet. He didn't give you your pick, but he did send him money. I don't know how much money he sent him, how much the bet was. I don't know all that shit. What I do know is he did send him money. But I was one of the ones like, man, you could have sent that shit to me, dog. I need bread. What's up? Playing with him and shit. You really? Nah, I'm going to send it. So he sent it. All right, so now we this is what I do know. And this is, again, my opinion, but this is how I feel about it. For Bigavelli to walk out of the league when he walked out off of that, this was already talked about, already discussed, already in his plans, a thought process to do this. The nigga ain't pay me because your boy Gator keeps saying it all day long. You ain't paying the whole bet the first time. So right then and there, it was already discussed. If you don't give me the rest of my money or all of it, I'm the fuck out of here, right? Now, fuck the fact that I'm cool with Falk and this and that, because here's the thing. You cool with Bigger Valley, he just quit the league off a bet that you thought he was right on. Why you ain't walk out the league?
I do. I live my own life. He grown.
Okay, so again, Falk live his own life. He grown. So why we gotta associate him with me just because he's in my league and I fucks with him? That don't mean nothing, bro.
But y'all commissioners.
It don't matter. You know who league this is. It don't matter. You know Falk's a commissioner. All right, so DC Hitter a commissioner. He a commissioner. Y'all ain't gonna look at DC Hitter the same.
Nah, DC ain't like that with y'all.
You sure he not like that with us?
No, like DC Hitter is in y'all crew, but y'all two like physically know each other.
Right, but
and
that
this
don't.
Is y'all,
but that.
And this
but,
is y'all league.
So if I'm in the streets, but listen, if I'm in the streets and I'm on the same block as a nigga that I fuck with heavy and he owe a nigga money right now, he better nigga. That nigga supposed to beat me the fuck up or do something to me because that man owe him money? Just think about that, though.
You asking me questions that I can't answer.
Right. So, but this is your thought process, and this is where everybody right now has a bet is a bet.
How I dealt with it, I just like, all right, I won't fuck with him.
All right. Now, with that being said, though, what's the difference? You met this man in person, right? Y'all got to actually see each other. Y'all met each other. Y'all shook hands. Y'all been somewhere together. Y'all fucked the chick. You know what I mean? Did all this and that together. Anyway, with that being said. The same way you saying I'm just not hitting him. I ain't talking to him and chat and all that. What's if you met this man in real life? Why can't you say to that man, your fault? It's fucked up, bro. We made a bet.
I shouldn't have to.
Nah, but you shouldn't have to. But what's wrong with doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with doing that? Though?
When I say yo, what's up? I send a trade, and you like what trade? And I'm like, all right, so you playing me like a fool. So then I say in the chat, yo, what's good? I sent a trade second round, and he say, Ghost. I say, what that mean? He say, you know what that mean? I'm like, all right, well, cool. I'm not going to sit there like a little girl.
All right, okay, so you gave me an answer. I respect that. I respect it. Until then, I don't know. So me personally, I'm saying something to that man. Yo, what's up, bro? Like, you made a bet with me. I need my shit. All right, but that's how you move. All right, so that's how you move. Now, let's get back to the fact that they made a bet. This is a bet between Bigger Valley and Falk. A bet that I wouldn't even condone. You shouldn't even be making that shit in my league in the first place. Period. So now y'all make a bet. He only gave him some of it and not all of it in the first stint of the bet. So they come back to another part of the bet. The moment the game is over, week 17, they play. He asking for his money. He put the ghost emoji up again like he did last time. And then the very next day, not even 8 hours went by, and the man quit the league, right? So in my perspective, that's a flat out disrespect to me. Fuck Falk. Fuck what y'all got going on. You flat out disrespecting me because I'm the same guy you can get on the phone with that we talk, we cool. I've never had a problem with you. Holla at me. Yo, bro, this, you know what I mean? He part of your league. He a commissioner in your league. This man owe me money. This is why I'm leaving, bro. I'm about to leave the league because I'm not fucking with a guy like that make a bet and not stick to his word. I ain't dealing with that shit. So I'm going to leave your league. Now, I got a little bit more respect for you because now I'm saying, you know what? I respect that. That's how you feel. And then now give me the opportunity to say, you know what, though, Big? That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, bro, but let me holler at that man. Maybe I can make that right because I don't want to lose you as a user. But to flat out say fuck you and your league because this nigga in your league, that shit whack, bro. That shit kind of whack as hell. And then everybody want me to be the one to go get this guy back, though, bro. And then and the fucked up part about it is I did. I reached out to you. You act like you ain't know what the fuck was going on when you know I knew you knew what was going on. And it took me to do a real talk about the shit for Gator fan to do what he always do. And now I know what's going on. So now I'm mad at you and Bigger Valley because I knew you knew and you was been a glue trap to better make this shit work. I am mad at you because I could have came to you and said, yo, Jungle, bro, what's wrong? Oh, I don't know shit. But you know you do know the same way you connect me to Falk and that I should know how Falk move and how he do. I know I connect you to Bigger Valley the same way. Y'all crew. You just said it to me.
No. You text me, yo, what's up? I said, bro, you gotta ask that man. Because when he said it at some point, maybe like week 14, I said, man, don't do that. He said, nah, nigga, I'm not playing with like that. I'm like, all right. So when he literally when he added me, I just shook my head and I'm like, bro. So when you say what's going on, I said, bro, you need to ask him. I can't speak for him because I know how I dealt with it. And I finally responded to Falk yesterday
When I
about.
asked you what's Bigger Valley's problem, you should have gave me the answer right then and there. You knew the answer week 14. That's all I'm saying to you. So now I get to go to Bigger Valley and say, like I tried to do, instead of me saying, yo, what happened, bro? Did I do something wrong to you? Like, did something happen in the league you don't like? Because me personally, I'm thinking Nano said some bullshit to him. And he just got fed up with it because we take up for him all the time. So I don't know what the problem was until Gator said something. So now when I'm asking you, it's because I know y'all click, just like y'all associate me with Falk. With everything, I'm doing the same thing back. So if you can understand how y'all associate me and Falk together, you should better understand me associating you with him. And you just said week 14 you knew this. He quit. Gray going to the playoffs. So for me to better reach out, it's a different story.
He was gonna be gone and all that because he didn't get. Bro, he said, "Yo, I'm not fucking with this." I'm like, "Bro, just play it out and just play." He like, "I'm being serious." I'm like, "My nigga." I'm like, all right, whatever. So it took me, first of all, I didn't even know what happened until you hit my phone. I was in a Zoom meeting, and then I look in the chat, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, my nigga, you got to talk to him. Like, I cannot speak to him.
Now, I respect that part of it, but I don't respect the fact that me asking you, yo, what's up? I'm trying to holler at this man. I did. I ain't call you first. I call him. I have his number.
I'm sure you did.
Me and Bigger Valley been on the phone for hours just like me and anybody else in this league because that's the type of nigga I am. I kick it with y'all niggas. I really try to get to know y'all on this game. So he ignored me, put me on a no ice list. I ain't fucking with this guy. Fuck y'all. And to me, that's a fucking flat out play out. And now you got niggas that haven't said a word in chat for 3 seasons, all with their opinion, because why? It's Falk right now. So Falk, now we got something to better say about this nigga. Oh, you ain't the nigga you think we think you are. You ain't stand up to it. But Falk wrong. But Falk is wrong. Falk, no, we not different. We the same as y'all. Our values, our core values is the same as any other grown ass man in this league. We might go about things different, but we the same people, bro. We all the same niggas, bro.
If y'all agreeing, like, my nigga, this is Madden. Like, I don't live like that. My nigga, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
That's fine. That's all fine and dandy. So it's right back to Falk was wrong for not manning up to something that he said he was going to do. Right? Bet I get that part of it. But why is that the most important part of the fact that? I can't answer
why the man left over there.
All right, yeah. But you did answer it. You flat out said, Falk, you and Falk the same guy. Y'all really know each other. So I'm punished. So I'm punished for something Falk did.
Him why he feels that way.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. That narrative is the reason why McCoy's so actively talking right now. That narrative is the reason why Gator fans just being disrespectful every chance he get right now. That narrative of what we talking about right now is the reason why I hit you and said, not only do you deserve an interview because of how you've been playing in my league, we gotta ice this shit now before it get out of control. We don't want what happened with MMG walking up out of the league and we lose great players, good dudes, over some bullshit that really ain't that serious. Same thing here. Now he feels some type of way about Ghost Bet. What's the way to get that shit right, but not to talk about that shit? Like at the end of the day, who's to say Falk wasn't going to send that money? He did the same thing last year. He put the ghost emoji up.
He ghosted me. I don't remember him ever ghosting him.
He said the same thing to Bigger Valley, and then he didn't play him right away. He gave him the money down the line because I remember. When he told me, like, nigga, you really paid that shit? I'm just being who I am. I wouldn't have paid shit. Fuck that. I don't know what the fuck you doing. Let me get that money. So he paid it. So who's to say he wouldn't have did the same thing again? Now, the reason why it went down the way it went, because week 14, he already had his mind made up. The nigga don't pay me. You knew, Gator knew. If the nigga don't give me my bread, I'm the fuck out of here. Why did he leave week 17, right before the playoffs? Who knows? But it still comes back to this. When a nigga's talking that, when I'm talking like, let's be real and let's have real conversation, let's talk real now. Fuck the video game. Let's just be real as men right now. Everybody is, oh man, that's fucked up. Go get this man, go to that. But nobody's seeing what I'm seeing right now. Fuck that bet. I don't give a fuck about that. I'll give a fuck about my relationship with the nigga that walked out the league and the fact that all y'all speaking up for him, but none of y'all speaking up for the one person that y'all should be really speaking up for, which is me. How the fuck can you play him out over something Falk did? At the end of the day, if you still wanted to walk out the league, fine, but you needed to holler at that man. That man, phone is open, and he's available to you 24 hours a day, because that's the type of nigga he is as a commissioner. So why not holler at the nigga who league it is? Because this ain't Falk league, bro. Falk's a commissioner, just like his DC Hitter's a commissioner, but this is my league. I'm the one doing all the work. Y'all didn't give
exactly
Falk, y'all didn't give Falk $20, y'all gave me $20 to run my league. Y'all didn't give DC no money, y'all gave me the bread.
I can't speak for the man. That's exactly what I said.
But all right, but I respect you. You're not speaking for it. What I didn't respect is that you knew what the problem was, and I asked you so I can try to make this right. I tried to make this right, being a nigga I am. I tried to make it right, but you iced me. I don't know, got all at him. But you knew week 14 what it was. But you're not the problem. The problem is Gator's the fucking problem. Now McCoy got an opinion. Motherfucking you got Jimbo having an opinion. Their opinions is rightfully so. And now everybody start forming opinions, and now we get right back to where we've been trying to get away from, which is all these crews. Remember, we tried to separate this crew shit. People gonna fuck with who they fuck with on the game and in the chat. But now we right back to this shit again, where it feels like it's tension there, like where niggas don't really like each other. Cause look, here's the thing: you ain't said shit to me since Falk iced you with that ghost pick shit. You ain't said shit to me. I gotta reach out to you to get anything. So therefore, you're associating me with him and don't want me to associate you with the nigga you fuck with though. That it's just, to me, that's just, that don't even sound right. That just sound like some bullshit on some real shit, bro. Because I'm not Falk. Falk's not me. Anything Falk do, only thing I could do is respond off of that shit. I can't stop that man for doing things he could do. I can try to, and it's up to him to either show me the respect I deserve and say, all right, I hear you. For example, take that sucker nigga shit down, that motherfucking Ed Reed shit that he said to Drew Brees. Take that shit down. That shit don't belong. You adding to the fire right now. Take that shit down. What'd he do? Change his fucking name. In the same breath, I said, let's all keep our opinions. We all know what the fuck, how we feel about the shit. Let's not talk about this no more. Let's move forward. This man left the league. He made his decision to leave the league. I've done what I had to do, which is reach out. I reached out more than 10 times. I reached out. He ain't responding to me. He ain't beat. I'm not kissing his ass. We got a new user. Simple as that. Let's move on. If y'all here, y'all fucking with me, let's move on. And what happened? All day yesterday, Gator, pay that man. Pay that man. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, to me personally, this guy don't even, anyway, his opinion ain't even his own. To me, he formed his opinion off of how other niggas felt about us. Period, bro.
See, that ain't true.
He don't know enough of me. He don't know enough of me to feel the way he be feeling or acting the way he be acting when it come down to us. I don't give a fuck because I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. But
Gator, he is a...
That's the problem. That's the problem. He started to get to know me when you first brought him over here, but then he clicked up with y'all and then he said, "Fuck me."
Nah, that's not
flat out,
dude,
bro.
Listen. This dude is a robot. He is like literally a military robot. If you tell the man 1 o'clock, that means to him 1 o'clock. If you tell the man you gonna do something, that he just an old country nigga that think that. Like, if you tell the man you're gonna do something, just do it. That's all he has. If you do it, I'm telling you, that man had no problems. Like, he do it to me. I'm like, Gator, what the fuck? This was before we was clicked up, because I had asked you because my game got simmed, and I'm like, all right, I got the breakout development, but it was for the next. I showed and proved that I got it in the next. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I was playing against 6. And
man, nobody don't want to hear that. Nobody want to hear, not you, bro. Nobody want to hear what you talking about, Snake, bro, because you don't get it either. You don't like Falk either, so you gonna say everything you can say right now. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, bro, because you ain't coming from a clear mind's perspective. You got flat out fake Madden beef with this nigga, and you don't like him, and that's that. So I don't want to hear nothing you got to say right now.
Wait,
that shit don't mean nothing about him being a commissioner with me.
Them pictures that Falk be posting is crazy.
He went to gay men on Google. I mean, when you go into the shit to be able to put a meme up there, he typed in gay men, and that's what popped up.
That's crazy.
Not like he has them shit stashed in his phone and all that, but at the end of the day,
No,
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
I'm not
Like,
saying that he
I
has
don't
those
give
in
a
his
fuck.
phone.
I don't give a fuck what Falk doing. To be honest with you, bro, I don't care what Falk do or don't do. What I do care about is my league as a whole, and I'm not letting nobody dictate or direct the way I move in my league and the way I am with everybody, because I have a relationship with everybody, and I know who's fake with me and who's real with me. Period. Simple as that. I know that shit. I know what niggas is really
Gator
riding
ain't
for
fake.
me.
Gator
I know.
tell you
Nah,
what he
Gator,
feel.
Gator got his opinion of me, and I don't think it was his own opinion, bro. Because I've never done
That's
nothing
crazy. All right, so that
outside
means
of
it came
him, bro.
from me then.
Nah, I definitely believe it came from you.
Well, that makes no sense then.
Cause I don't think your opinion of me is good.
So that means, huh?
I don't think your opinion of me is good, bro. I think you tolerate me. I don't think your opinion of me is good. And which is crazy, I ain't meet you in real life, but I fuck with you more than you fuck with me. That's real talk, though. That's real talk, bro. I fuck with you more than you fuck with me because you know I do. I've engaged with you the moment you came back in my league. I've always been all about you, bro. I'm the same nigga. That's the crazy shit, because I do a lot of shit for niggas that don't get reciprocated back. Y'all niggas don't fuck with me like I fuck with y'all, and that's the problem. That's why it seemed like I'm a pushover in the league, but in real life, I'll murder one of y'all niggas in a heartbeat on some real life shit, how I feel if I feel like I'm being disrespected. But in the league, I gotta be a fucking faggot at times and let niggas get over on me and play me out the way they feel like fucking playing me out, because we gotta keep a league running and shit. So at the end of the day, I don't think some of y'all niggas fuck with me on the way I fuck with y'all, like, because I care about every last one of y'all in my league. If you in my league, I give a fuck about you. Nah, it's real talk, bro. If you in my league, it ain't a person that's in my league that can't say Anna came through and tried to help me out, gave me some real life G lessons of the game. Anything I need, he got my back. Fuck the game. The nigga holler at me and conversate with me about any and everything, and will take time out his day to fuck with me. Can't nobody say that. It ain't a person in this league that can't say I ain't been like that, but not one person. But what I can say, and from me doing that is the reason why our league is as strong as it is, and from me doing that is the reason why I can sit back and say I know what niggas is real with me and what niggas is fake. It's just like that. But it's a video game. The problem with me is I don't know no difference. The way I am in real life is the way I am when I run this league. The way I am how I'm out here hustling. I do the same thing in my league. I'm the same person, bro. I don't change because I'm playing video games versus, man, it's all the same to me. So if I build a relationship with you, I expect that relationship to be genuine. If it's not, don't fuck with me at all. And that's how I feel. And I feel like sometimes you sometimer with me, bro. And maybe it's because I give off an energy that you don't like at times. I don't know what it is, but I feel that shit. And I don't think Gator has a genuine approval of me, or opinion of me, bro. Like, he just go off of whatever's being said.
I'm telling you, Gator is fucking 15 years older than me, so Gator
I
has his
don't give
own
a
fucking
fuck.
opinion.
We got niggas
So,
like Dirty Rap
no.
that's down there 60, bro. These niggas that don't mean
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
but what
Niggas-
I'm saying is that man got his own fucking opinions, his own life. I call a nigga hard-headed all the time, but that has nothing to do with me. That nigga do his own thing, just like Big Avelli do his own thing. Just like, I didn't leave the league because of Big, because I do what the fuck I want. Just
Right.
like I stayed in loyal because I do what the fuck I want.
And how I was. How was I though? How was I when we went over to loyal and all that shit was going down with the first thing I said to you?
You said, yo, you leaving? I'm like, nah, I'm not leaving.
Like, bro, you over here with us, because at the end of the day, I hit LT up and said, you want me, fucking Boone, get Jungle too. Flat out. I don't give a fuck how you think that went down, but that's how I went. We get over there, them niggas on some bullshit. Yo, what's up, bro? You out with us, right? You fuck with me. You don't know these niggas through nobody but me. I don't know these niggas through nobody but Mike. Y'all don't want Mike in this league? I'm out. I'm not gonna come over here when the guy that gave y'all access to us can't play in your league. You fucking hot off. I'm loyal to a fault, bro. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm out of here. You can't have Mike should have had a spot in this league before fucking a lot of me, Falk, Boone, and Nano. I mean, and Jungle. Period, bro. Because he connected us. He connected y'all to us. And then y'all just said, fuck that nigga, we gonna get rid of him for these niggas. Nah, we out, bro. We ain't doing all that shit. Jungle, you with us, right? Because you fuck with me. That's how I look at shit. That's how I am in real life. That's how I am on the game. I told you, I don't separate the two. I'm that way. So when I deal with niggas and I see agendas being pushed, or I see narratives being spun, and don't get it fucked up, because my crew great at that shit. When we say, oh, niggas being indirect, we great at being indirect. When we say niggas pushing agendas, we great at pushing them agendas. So we not perfect, and I'm not this guy that's saying, oh, niggas gotta, nah, I'm an asshole, bro. I'm an asshole at times. So maybe that asshole way might rub you the wrong way at times, but I do know you ain't all the way 100 with me all the time, bro. Flat out. And the fact is, I am 100 with you all the fucking time, bro. Because I don't know no difference.
That ain't true.
I don't know no difference, Jungle. You gotta separate me playing around and talking shit from me being 100, bro. Is the difference, bro. Tell me right now.
There's a difference in, well, I don't know any in between, but besides repeatedly calling somebody a geek or a white boy because I'm not from fucking Camden, that don't mean that I'm a geek or whatever. So, you know, you gotta play. Now you speaking real genuine shit. Because for me never to meet you a day in my life, I'm forming an opinion of you and me talking shit. That's something that'll get under your skin, right? You don't like that shit because at the end of the day, you know what you are. So you don't like that. So that's like niggas calling McCoy a gay principal. You think he a gay principal? He don't like that shit though. He hated that shit. That was part of him leaving the fucking league. He ain't like that shit, but we don't know him to know what type of nigga he is. This nigga sitting in the house with a bad chick and kids, and we calling him a gay principal just because that's the narrative that's spun. Just like niggas spin whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a spin. It's not me really. At the same breath, I call you a geek, white boy, whatever you say I call you. That's shit talking. That's where you got it better separated because I'm the same nigga that sit on headset with you till 5 in the morning talking about real life shit. Same nigga. So how can't you separate the two? How can't you separate the two? When I talk shit to you, all you soft as cotton, dog, charming. I'm talking shit. Now, I think that about anybody in real life until you show me and real, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up that way, bro. I grew up that way. Like, and that's just me talking shit. That's not really the most disrespectful shit you say. When you don't know a nigga, I don't know you from a can of spray paint. I just know you as Jungle. I don't even know your real name. I just know you as Jungle and my league. I don't think you realize you got half the league fucking mesmerized. Like, whatever you say is the fucking gospel.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Because I don't have bad intentions, though. My intentions is not bad to have niggas.
Now you got dummies repeating shit.
Yeah, well, but see, that's the problem, though. For a nigga like Nano to get under anybody's skin in this league, that just show the character y'all niggas really are. Because Nano played me the fuck out. He called me all types of niggas. Just listen, though. And Loyal, I was a nigga, fuck me, this and that, and I fucking helped Nano out. The moment he came in my league, we get over there, he amongst the people he hang with, he's showing off, and he plays the fuck out. Ultimate to the point where Snake and me became cool because of how Nano was disrespecting me over there in that league. And right now, Nano, well, not now, but right then and there, Nano I can still focus. You know what? I know who he is. You ain't who you acting like you are on this game. Some people might not like that, but I feel sorry for you, my nigga. So because I feel sorry for you and I think you young-minded, maybe I can give you a little bit of direction. We come to your bell when we need to, but we don't come to your bell if you need us to, if that makes sense to you. So if you do some fucked up shit, you gonna live and stand by that shit. But if you motherfucking coming over here fucking with us and we got your back in certain situations, then we gonna ride out for you because that's what we fucking do. We don't know no better. But now look, I just posted in the chat. Don't fucking text me or DM me. I ain't fucking with you until you get it through your thick ass skull that nobody's gonna keep dealing with this shit. Cause why I got a lead to protect? You in here thinking cause you cool with us, you can say whatever the fuck you want to any and everybody in the league, and niggas that's good niggas is talking about they not playing this guy no more and they gonna lead the league. Before that happened, I will boot Nano the fuck out my league before I lose a C-Hound, before I lose a motherfucker like D West or you know what I mean, or somebody that I know that's fly
fucking
as hell. And, you know what I'm saying? Like,
get him out of my division.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he gonna give you some competition with that same dumbass play.
Get him out my division.
Now don't worry. We got rules coming right now. That's great. Stop all that dumb shit. Trust what I'm telling you. It sucks because we gotta do it though. Cause I'm tired of seeing that shit. But anyway, with that being said, bro, like my whole thing is niggas is mesmerized by it's my character, it's who I am, bro. You don't fuck with Ant because this nigga is. You fuck with Ant. You don't hang on every word Ant say. So you say because I'm a foul ass nigga. You hang on what he's saying because he's a real ass nigga and he do things that you ain't gonna go sit with Mark. And y'all always think is the underlying meaning behind this shit. He only fuck with Mark because he won his picks. Nah, bro, I sit and spend time with Mark on teaching him this fucking game. If you gonna sit here and be in our league and play all your games, why not get better, bro? If I can give you that instrument or that information to get better, I'm gonna do that. You don't. Like, I guarantee you, Bigavelli probably swore we sending players to Nano just for him to be able to beat fucking Bigavelli. That's not it. We fuck with Nano. He's an idiot. He don't know football. He don't know how to keep a team built. And we sending players to him. Look, we giving him players for damn near nothing. Here, take this player, take this player, take this player, build your team, and it still don't change nothing. At the end of the day, he either gonna make the playoffs and lose, or he ain't gonna make the playoffs at all. But it's not to be spiteful, but others to take that and say, look, Falk just made a bet with Bigavelli. Look at him, he just sent this motherfucker Calvin Johnson. Look, see? Nah, bro, niggas respect Bigavelli, if not more than Nano, just as much. You feel me? Like, it's no big difference, but see, we can't separate that shit because feelings get in the way. And we all scream this grown man shit, but feelings get in the way. And I'm the main one that deal with emotions. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. This is why all y'all niggas got more access to who I am in real life than y'all should, because I don't give a fuck. I am who I am, you feel me? So you can't beat me down with no information that I ain't give you. If you know something about me, it's because I allowed that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, I don't think Gator formed a true opinion of me because he got an opinion. It could have been you just had an attitude about me that day, and now his opinion is formed, bro. Come on, bro. I done blew my team up million times on this game in this league off the strength of the fact that how y'all conversations are when I'm looking at these niggas really talking about me like these niggas ain't running around with these same type of fucking players. What's the fuck's the problem? Oh yeah, I'm the commish, I guess. Whatever. Let me do this. Let me do that. But they opinions formed. That's not him saying this and that, bro. Listen, when I made this league up and I said everybody in this league got to be subscribed to me, right? As much as I do day in and day out for everybody in this league, who gives a fuck if my game ain't posted in the chat? If you fucking subscribe to me, then you'll better see the game, period, bro. I'm doing 30,000 things for niggas day in and day out for this league. You think I give a fuck if my game ain't posted in the chat? Yes, I want everybody to post their games in the chat. You know why? Because now when the Eagles playing the Seahawks and Gators saying he running the same shit 5 times, we can go back and watch the shit. Simple as that, bro. I don't care if you broadcast your game or not, but we gotta do it for rules. Simple as that, bro. That shit don't be on purpose, or I feel like I'm above everybody, so I'm not broadcasting. So when I say that shit minor, that's minor. I don't care. Now you just said, well, no, he like that though. All right, well, I get it, so I can accept a little bit of it, but your opinion of me, you ain't get to know me. We ain't never had no one-on-one conversations for you to be telling me who the fuck I am, dog. For real, that's just facts. But I had one-on-ones with you and Bigavelli, so for however he feel about me is how y'all felt at that moment. It's just simple as that. Then you got niggas that go through chat after chat, planting seeds and being fake the entire fucking time. Like, niggas don't be all over that shit. Like, it's a lot of phony shit that go on in the league that we trying to get to the point where this the best league around. Let's keep it that way. We shouldn't be losing niggas over emotions that don't matter about the game, bro. We be really losing players over, like, I could see if a nigga be like, you know what, fuck that. Babe Boy left the league because fucking Knox blitzed the shit out of him. I understand that. That's Madden related. But when niggas be walking out for shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to keep these guys. Like, Bigavelli should not be in this league right now, bro. And he damn sure should not be answering my phone calls or not be responding to my text message. Because guess what? Ant didn't do nothing to you at all. So at least the friendship I thought we fucking had, you can at least be like, nah, bro, I ain't fucking with it because of Falk ghost betting and I ain't got time for that shit. That's all, bro. Like, and if nobody can't see that, niggas ain't real, bro. Flat out. Niggas ain't real, and niggas is straight fucking. Man, if you can't see that, if you take your dislike for the nigga who ghost betted him, because what I'm seeing is a lot of motherfuckers really don't like that man. What I'm seeing, and rightfully so. He been being a bad guy a lot this year. Fuck, a good dude in real life and on the game, but he talks shit, he say shit. Niggas got their opinions right now, and they acting off of that shit. Motherfucker, that's just simple, bro. Like, that's just how niggas move, because that's what niggas are. We are who we are, bro.
I think it's more the principle. I don't think it's because it's Falk.
Nah, I definitely think it's Falk. Nah, the principle is the principle. Falk, I'm talking about people that saying stuff, other people that saying shit. That's because of who it is, my nigga. I guarantee you that. You ain't gonna better convince me outside of that shit, bro. I think other motherfuckers is involving themselves in it because of who the fuck it is, bro. It's odd. See, this nigga ain't as stand up as he is.
Why does McCoy and
McCoy ain't
Jimbo
said a
have
word.
beef with? They don't have a beef with.
They don't.
Falk.
Jimbo,
if anything, was
listen,
with Boone last year.
Listen. McCoy and Jimbo ain't a problem at all. Them saying what they saying, they allowed to say that shit. They allowed as men to say how they felt about the situation. But here's another thing. The moment I said, all right, we all got our opinions, let's just move on for it. Once McCoy hollered at me and realized, yo, I reached out to this man, but here where I'm coming from. This man, fuck the bet with him and Falk. He planned me out, though, bro. And I'm still reaching out. So let's move on from this shit. You ain't heard Jimbo said another fucking word, have you? You ain't heard Jimbo say another fucking word at all, right? So when I say let's just dead this shit, it is what it is. Maybe let some time go by. I go back out to reaching out to this man, or maybe he might decide to pick up the phone this time. We can get him back in the league. But we can't move forward from this shit when everybody energy stuck on the fact that, oh, Falk Ghost better than him. He ain't a man. He ain't a man of his word, bro. Well, that's your opinion. That's how you feel about it. Keep that there. Let's get back to playing football and moving forward, because niggas leave leagues every day. So now he left. He don't want to be here. That's his opinion. That's his feelings. That's how it is. So now everybody else shouldn't still be feeding off that energy right now. And that's the problem. We ain't feeding off that energy if that was Mark mad right now and said, Falk Ghost me and motherfucking I'm leaving the league. We ain't feeding off that same energy. Niggas ain't feeding off of that shit. If that was a Mark and C. Hound situation, niggas wouldn't even give a flying fuck. But because of who it was, again, because of who it was, it's a major issue right now because they two fixtures in this league. Simple as that. And that's what it is. So now we can't move
Mark
forward
was the
from
one
it.
ghost betting against Big and he left, you don't think they would have a comment?
Nah, I don't. I don't think it. I think they.
I think you give too much. I think you. Come on, man.
Nah, I don't think. I think the moment. Listen, the moment you missing what I'm saying, bro. The moment it was a bigger Valley situation, that draws the attention. I don't care. I'm saying if it was. I said Mark and C. Hound. I didn't say Mark and Bigger Valley. Of course we gonna say something because it's Bigger Valley.
So you're saying that people make a big deal because it's Falk. That's what you said originally.
It's a big deal because of who it is, and yes, that Falk is the bad guy in this situation in most people's eyes. Yes, that's the big deal. That's the fucking big deal that brought niggas out of hiding to comment right now. Bottom line, bro. It's been mad shit said in this chat and done, and nobody said a fucking word about it. And now this is something to harp on. Wait, we lost Bigger Valley. Oh, Falk did that. Oh, that's some. And he called niggas sucker. He did the sucker shit. Now our niggas got their opinion. If this was Mark and C. Hound, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit right now at all. But it's the people who we dealing with is why we talking about it. Cause why all of us in this league gave a fuck about Bigger Valley, right? We all did. We don't want to see him gone, bro. Everybody in this league care about Falk. So that's why it's a problem now. That's why everybody making a problem. But we got to move forward from this shit. That man made his choice. Falk made his choice. Feel how you want to feel. Don't fuck with him. It don't matter to me. But don't put that shit on me. Don't put that shit on me because then that shit foul. Now niggas like, damn, Falk did some grimy shit. I'm supposed to motherfucking pay for that shit too. That's how y'all feel? The fuck? Just because he know me? Now, I know being associated with somebody can get some shit done to you at the same time, but this is, again, it's mad. Like, we talking about a nigga.
And
really?
Again, that's why I said, when you ask me, I can't fucking speak for that.
Falk's a commissioner in his league, so it's cool that he left. He should have paid. Man, fuck that. Ain't cool, bro. Even if he left, he should have hollered at me still. Yo, Ant, bro, this ain't nothing to do with you, my nigga. This your league, but that man stamped in your league, so I can't do it, bro. All right, bro, let me holler at that man. Maybe I can get him to maybe pay that shit or something. We'll see what's up. And 9 out of 10, if that happened that way, that man got his money right now. Guaranteed. Yo, Falk, stand behind that shit, bro, for real. I know I wouldn't, but stand behind it though. Just stand behind it, bro.
How you gonna say you gonna? Because
I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't, bro. Because I just know me. I wouldn't have. And they call me what you want to call me. I just know how I am. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Oh well, fuck you. That's just how I am. Nigga, I done ghost niggas in these streets and not give a fuck. And not give a fuck at all. Whatever. And then you ghost nigga in the street, you already know how that shit coming. I don't give a fuck. That's just how I am, bro. But I don't make dumbass bets like that. I'm not betting on Nano. At all. The fuck I look like betting on Nano. That's why even though it don't look, it's nothing I can say that it should make you look at it the way I look at it. Him betting on Nano to me was just him talking shit and trying to hype shit up. But he put his foot in his mouth. because he had a nigga that held him to that shit. That's all it was. Because if that was me and him betting, and he betting on Nano, I swear to God, on my mom, grave, she died today, I wouldn't have asked him for that bread, bro. And I hope, you know what I mean, knock on wood, nothing don't happen to my mom. But I wouldn't have asked him for that shit because I wouldn't have took it serious. Like, man, fuck out of here. I wouldn't have took it serious. I know. Ain't nothing wrong with it, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The man
go back and say, fuck, you being serious? And he's like, yeah.
That's where he put his foot. What I say, he put his foot in his mouth, right? He put his foot in his mouth. So because he put his foot in his mouth, he got to handle that shit. And now, as a man, you got to handle that shit. But the man walked out without him being able to handle that shit. And
I know Falk, not like you know Falk. I met Falk, chill with Falk, went out with Falk. I wouldn't have expected him to do that.
Right.
So that took me back when he ghosted me. So I'm like, all right, cool.
I don't even think, but see, the whole thing is, you know Falk enough where you could have talked to that man about that shit. No,
I shouldn't have to.
Cause look, you shouldn't have to, but the moment he reached out to you was the moment you was supposed to be able to be like, yo, bro, fuck Bigger Belly. This is how I feel about me and your situation. You feel
Ask
me?
him. I told him.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't talked to him. I'm just saying, nah,
him.
he didn't tell me shit, bro. I'm talking to you.
I told him yesterday.
You know what I mean? He ain't tell me that shit. He ain't tell me nothing. I'm telling you what I think should have happened. Again. We need Big back in the league, bro. That's just facts. We do need him. We don't want him going, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm not an ass kisser either, bro. I'm not an ass kisser either. So I did my part. So everybody that's paying attention, saying get Biggs back, know this. I reached out consecutively, more than one day. He hard-headed. He don't care. That's that. So I'm done.
Hard-headed Atlanta nigga. He hard-headed. That's all I can say. I can't. Like I said, I was being 100 when I said, bro, I can't talk for the man. Niggas retarded.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. So now that we know that shit, it is what it is at this point now. So now can we move the fuck forward and let's put us in a situation where we can better ourselves as niggas in the league, running a good league, bro. Because again, I know this is my league, but I feel like the league is only as good as the members in the league. So I think this is all of our leagues. Like, how many times I said to you, bro, you don't need to ask me that shit. This your league too, bro. Oh, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I really feel that way. This ain't me being fake, bro. This is just real. I feel like y'all niggas make my league good, not me. The work I put in and what I do makes it good, but y'all put the same work in when y'all motherfucking playing y'all games, knocking these shits out and showing the energy to the league, bro. It's just that simple. So I just hope we all can just move forward from this shit. If that man want to play again, the door is always open. So if he ever listens to this real talk or whatever, the door is open. If you want to play again, the door is open. But I'm on the same type time I was on when MMG and them left the league. If it's going to happen, yo, we need to holler at each other and make it right. Simple as that. Now, I don't care about what happened with Falk. I care about the fact you left my league, ain't holler at me about it. We need to holler at that part. Get that squared away, and we good. Get right back to doing what we do, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, we all good niggas in our own senses. There's a few niggas running around here on some real life bullshit, and they just don't know no better. But other than that, for the most part, everybody in this bitch solid. So let's just get back to it. Now, back to football, though, my nigga. I'm going to
That's a great segue.
I'm going to the stats, right? And one of your Super Bowls won't show because it wasn't in this league. I need to know how many Super Bowls have you actually played in Game of Thrones RDL?
I don't know. It shows on the how many hours?
Well, you won 5, lost 3 right now in this league, but you also
so
played in other ones.
10.
Right. All right.
Because we only had what, 2 seasons in another league?
Yeah, we got to season 4, but we didn't finish season 4. So remember, what happened was Knox won the first one, I won the second one, you won the third one, and then we ain't finished 4.
No. Knox
won the first Super Bowl against Mill.
Oh. Against who?
Against my
was
brother
I in that
Mill.
league?
Yeah, you was in the league. Knox won the first Super Bowl against
Oh,
Mills.
I won the
first
second one. You won the third
No,
one.
no,
And then,
I won the second one. You won the third one, and then you back to back there. Remember, you won the third one. We didn't. The other league got fucked up. We started a new league. You won back to back in that league. You came back, beat Knox. Then you came back and beat Knox, and then I won it, and then you came back and beat me, and then I won 2 in a row, and then you came back and beat me and Falk. Then you didn't go, and then you went right back after that and won again.
well, I don't remember.
Remember, because in between that, Crack won one. Remember, Crack and the Rams nigga.
Oh, I remember
from
Crack.
Loyalty.
Nobody could do nothing with Crack. It's bullshit.
Yeah, Crack won one. Remember, he knocked Falk out of 3 straight playoff games. So it went like it went. Knox won the first one. I won the second one. Remember, I played Nano in the second one. And then you won the third one.
Oh my God, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you won the third one. And then the league got fucked up. We started the new league. Matter of fact, when we started the new league, I lost to Knox in the AFC Championship on the last play, and then you blew him the fuck out. And then the following year, matter of fact, you won 2 in a row, because the following year you beat me. Or it's either I beat you, then you beat me. No, you beat me. You beat me. You beat me like 31-10 or some shit like that. And then I won the next one against Bigavelli, and then Crack won one, and then I won the next 2, and then you won the next 2, then Falk won one, and then you just won another one. So we in season 12 right now. And with that being said, let me advance the league and re-sign Steve. So your presence is really felt over here right now, man. Like you step do losing that title of sweaty palms and folding in the big game. Shedding that conversation. How does that feel? Real talk. How does that feel?
Wow, he ain't had no touchdowns. I guess it was more
opportunity to
like I smiled or something. It wasn't like relief off my back, but it was like at least I know I could win in this league. That's it.
Right. All right, so like closing the disc out, man. Our last 3 to 5 seasons left, 4 seasons if that, 3 at the most. How do you feel, man? You trying to run it out?
I don't know. Work speeding up. All this shit starting to happen. So
starting to open
I'm gonna play my games and all that. Do what I can. Right now I'm in too many leagues, so I'm getting Madden out. But it's always refreshing to build somebody new.
Right.
And yeah, just play my games. I'm not as active in the chat and all that other shit.
You keep screaming, build somebody new. Is there a chance that we might see a new quarterback in Dallas this
Nah,
year?
hell no.
Oh,
I'm not doing it. No.
I'm just asking because you know that's your MO. So I'm just asking. We might see a new quarterback sliding in the building over here right now. Like you've been talking about, we don't want him or him back. Fuck out of here. Yeah. So. All right, man. Look, bro. I appreciate this conversation. I think it was much needed, man. I think you're a powerful force in this league that can help change the narrative and move us back into a positive lane, man. Because what's happening is we real sensitive. Everything's sensitive right now. We not having fun because you got to watch every fucking word you say or what you do right now, and it shouldn't be like that. We should better be grown enough to better talk shit to each other. Know that it is no further than just playing and talking shit and keep it moving without all these feelings getting involved in this. It's like, damn, like. Do females go through this shit, bro? Like, we gotta get the fuck away from that shit, bro. We gotta get to the point where it was back when we can. I say dead to crew shit. That shit should never ever, because that shit it felt like niggas was really on some gang shit at one point. Like, we gotta get that shit up out of here. But ain't nothing wrong. You got your clique, I got my clique. We got our cliques and this and that. We all fuck with who we fuck with on the game and all that. But man, let's start making this chat fun again, bro. Where we just enjoying ourselves. Let's run this disc out, bro. Run this disc out. This is the only and first time we ever kept one league the entire time, and it never happened again. So let's enjoy this shit. Enjoy it, run it out, man, because we made history as a league, bro. A very active league, 13, 12 seasons in right now. That's nuts, bro. That's a big situation in my opinion. Like, that's hard to do, bro. And we've done it. So, and we're doing it. So let's run this motherfucker out, and man, let's do what we do, bro. And again, bro, I don't got no ill will towards you, my nigga. Like, I talk shit, and that's who I am. I talk shit to everybody, though. But I fucks with you, bro. Whether you fuck with me the same way I feel like I fuck with you, you know, it is what it is. But I fucks with you. So I'm happy that you doing what you doing right now. You feel me? That you balling out, and we deeming you the guy of the league right now. So keep up the work, my nigga. Great interview. Appreciate you being on with me.
All right, bro.
No doubt. Holla at you. All right, that's our real talk, man. That shit got real. You know what I'm saying? The boy Jungle, man, to go to the league, 6 Super Bowls and counting, trying to run this bitch out. You already know how we do it. Holla at you when you holla at us.